How's it going, guys? Here we are finally. Um, things have been a little bit crazy between working a lot of hours and some family time, but things have slowed down. So finally, I'm able to make some videos showing you guys my progress on my 2012 F250 system upgrade. So let me show you guys what I've done so far, and I mean, I still got a long road ahead of me, but hopefully, with things slowing down, I can work on it some more and finally get it done. So, remember on the last video I talked about either doing 2/8 or a 12-inch L7. So the box for the 2/8 ended up being 2.63 cubic feet, and then the box for the L7 ended up being like three cubic feet 0.24. So, and then I ended up having to do some extra work to make it fit behind the seat, and I'll show you guys. Also, I had to do this brackets right here so the sub wouldn't hit the back of the seat during excursion, and it actually worked out pretty good. So I had him on this one, and I took him off this one just to try him on this one. So on the back of the box, I ended up having to put some extra cutouts on both of the boxes, and actually on the box for the Kicker L7, I ran out of cubic space, so I ended up having to stick the port a few inches out of the box. I actually think it was like an inch and a half. But it worked out pretty good. It don't look too bad. I kind of like it. I like the look. So I invested a little extra time on the 8 box, but I haven't finished it. But I got some router bits, and I want to round off the edges and actually kind of make it look good. I bought a Kicker L7 stencil that I want to put on the front of it. I want to make it look good. I mean, even though nobody's gonna see it, once I close the seat, it's no one's gonna get to see it, but I'll know it's there, and I'll feel good about it, So anyway, let me show you what I've had to do to the truck so far. So there's the brackets to move the seat forward. There's one of the brackets, and there is the other bracket. Also, I ended up having to remove the carpet just because there was, they make this newer trucks with like no space for system upgrade. But that's this little vent right here, and that vent over there, and the seat belt. That's why I had to do those cutouts on that box. But it ended up working on my favor, because that just kind of locks the box in place and don't let it slide nowhere. And then I got some zero gauge coming from the battery. Then I got my ground. I gotta redo that ground. That ground cable is actually from my old install, so I just had it laying around, but I think I'm gonna redo that. I'll get some more ground cable and redo it. So there's that bracket and that bracket. There's 6 total, 3 and 3, and then on the previous video, I think it was 2 videos ago, I talked about doing the sound streams in the back. I changed my mind. I'm not gonna do the sound streams. I actually ended up getting 2 more of the crescendos. So I got 4 of the crescendos, 2 for the front doors and then 2 for the rear. I got the 4 tweeters, 4 crossovers. So I'm just trying to minimize having so many brands. So here they are. this will go on the rear panels. And then I got, so it'll be a rear panel for, and then I'll have the crossover and the tweeter. And then the same for all 4 sets. So with that being said, I feel like I got quite a bit done, but I know I still got a long road ahead of me. I know I believe factory is like a 6x8. I think I'm wrong. I hope it's like a 6x9. So I can have room to make a mold and then make the speaker work. Because I know this crescendos are much bigger than factory, so that's going to be a little bit of a challenge. But, you know, I've done it in the past. I know I can do it now. It's just going to take some time. And then, so I got to do the 4 speakers. Obviously, I already got the box. I do need to finish it, you know, router the ends, paint it, smooth it out, paint it. And then, so the biggest thing was the speaker boxes. They're done. And then the brackets. So that is handled. Now the biggest thing is going to be, you know, build an amp rack for both of the amps. And then do the door speakers. So I actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and talk about this while we're on this video. I'm actually going to I'm gonna go ahead and keep my factory radio, and this is what I'm gonna use to make it work. So I've heard good things about it, so I'm gonna try it out. The reason I don't want to get rid of my factory radio, I think it looks decent, and you know, I got the backup camera with it, so, and that also minimizes my expenses. This is pretty much a budget build. I mean, I've spent not very much money, and I've gone pretty far. I pretty much have everything. All I need is, you know, man hours, which I'm doing all the work. But I think with everything that I have so far, I think that's all I'm gonna need and to finish it. So with that being said, guys, like and subscribe, and I'll keep you guys posted on some future upgrades and updates. And then hopefully I can get this knocked out, you know, fairly soon. Now that it's, you know, actually a big help too is weather. You know, a couple months ago, it was just cold. You know, I don't want to come out here in the middle of the winter and, you know, be messing with my stuff. You know, I work outside, you know, fairly, and you know, long enough to, you know, just come home and work outside. When I come home, I want to be inside in the warm. But anyway, you guys have a good day, and see you guys later.